Mane Padme Om, Mane Padme Om, Mane Padme Om, Mane Padme Om, Mane Padme Om. Okay, I think I'm ready to unbox the second stack of the last Whatnot haul. Hello and welcome, my fellow comic book enthusiasts, to another Scott Talks Comics video. This is Whatnot, the last haul, part 2. Let's hit the fast forward button and get these comics unboxed. Now this is some excellent packaging. A box within a box. Wow, and lots of padding inside there. Okay, everything is unboxed. All right, so let me switch here. So we have this Vampirella Virgin. This appears to just be on the bag itself. Vampirella Volume 5, Issue 19. It's an incentive cover. Looks to be in really good condition. That was... so these are all... Most of these are January of this year, 2022. Now, a little backstory. This is not an excuse, but I had eye surgery on my left eye middle of January. So I was off work and I was at home and I was bored, and I think I did a little, what do you call it, retail therapy? And that accounts for some of this. Here is a Vampirella Red Sonja. And there's a certificate of authenticity on the back here. Ooh, nice. Add this to my collection of Punchline #1. This is a cover, a new cover for me. Only what, 73 to go or something ridiculous like that. I can't help it. I love her. I love the character design. Here we have, not sure why I got this one. Possibly I do have the first couple of issues of this series, but what I've heard, it's not very good. I'm a big fan of the animated TV show on HBO Max. This issue #3, it's, I don't know, it's a cover I don't already have. Maybe I was trying to buy to bring the overall shipping cost down. It's possible. Maybe I got it for $1. Who knows? And here is #4, another Harley Quinn. #4 with Harley and Poison Ivy on the cover. All right. So that does it for that seller. Like I said, I do not have a packing slip. I don't even remember the seller. So on to this next one, a nice Bronze Age key. I don't know if it's a key or not. It's Marvel Chillers number 2. Looks like it's got a little something going on there. I think the seller sold it as a VF Plus, it says on the back here. I don't remember. It doesn't say on the slip. But it was a $6 purchase, I suppose, plus $4 shipping. So it was a $10 purchase. That's maybe a fair price for that. All I need now is issue number 1 of the series. I have the rest, 3 through 7, I think it is. Those are all Tigra issues. So, of course, I had to get those. If you watched my videos, you know I have a little bit of a Tigra obsession. Anyhow, yeah, so there's issue number 2 of that. Issue number 1 is going to be tough, though. That one, I think, is a pretty expensive book. So if I do get it, it's probably going to be, it's going to have to be a fairly low grade. Okay. This is more in line with what I've been purchasing lately. I haven't made any videos on them, but I've been picking up a lot of Amazing Spider-Mans right around the 1978 to, let's say, late 70s, mid to mid 80s. Somewhere around the 200 to 300-ish range. So here is issue number 276. Oh, wow. These next two I paid. The next 2 were a lot, so the 2 were sold together. And this is from Skeleton Key Comics. If you saw that, I will hold up. They send this key for whatever reason, and lavender painter's tape on the. But this is Shanna the She-Devil. Wow, that looks better than I expected it to look. Maybe it's the bag. Shanna the She-Devil number 5 and number 3. So got those 2. That's good. I'm seeing some better comics this time around than the last time. Okay, I'm checking my slips here. Here we go. This one is 2 comics. You have a Betty and Veronica. It's issue 234. And this is I don't know about you, but I have like collections within my collections. Maybe like I collect Stanley Art Germ covers, or Punchline number 1, the covers. I'm trying to complete a collection of those. This is part of a collection within a collection that I've started, and it is Archie Comics with a tennis theme on the cover, because I love tennis. So I don't know if this is the first one of the collection within the collection. It might be. So I'll be on the lookout for more tennis themed. I know the popular thing is Betty and Veronica in bikinis or swimsuits on the beach, and that's fine and dandy, but everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, but those are really popular, so therefore the price is higher. I like tennis, so I'm going to look at collecting some tennis covers of those, and condition doesn't really matter on that. This is a lower, I don't know, good condition. Well, they list it as fine. Okay, here's a nice Jay Anacleto cover. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy number 1. That's one that I probably didn't need to get. But these 2 were from the same seller, so if you're gonna get the Betty and Veronica, you may as well tack another one on for a little bit a little bit of shipping added to it. Okay, it would not be a Scott Talks Comics haul video if we didn't have some Stanley Art Germ Lau. Here is Catwoman number 4, the Art Germ variant. I hope that's all on the bag and not the comic. I don't have a slip on this one. But this is this seller, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 comics here from this one seller. Here is Detective Comics 1048. I thought it was an interesting artwork there. Not the best depiction of Harley Quinn that I've seen. Catwoman 10. We saw this in part 1. Here's another copy. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I hope that's the bag, too. Catwoman number 9. Wow, that's a nice one. And we have... Oh, there's the packing slip right there. Okay. It was hidden. Catwoman number 3, Art Germ cover. Fantastic. Fantastic. That's one I might have to get a slab of. That is so nice. Here is issue... that's also the comic I paid the most for out of this group. $8 for that one. Catwoman number 5. Art Germ. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Art Germ covers from this one seller. And here's the Mark Brooks Captain Marvel 11 that I showed you in. It's another copy. There was one in part 1 also. So either I forgot that I got it in one of the auctions, or I just said, hey, I like it so much I'll buy another one. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Here are 2 issues from another seller. Batman Catwoman issue number 1. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man issue 119 with the cool Sabretooth ripping through the cover. It's a very cool cover. And on to another seller here. We have some Amazing Spider-Man issue 295. I wish I knew how much I'd paid for that. Amazing Spider-Man 338. Okay. And the final seller I do know, because this actually came in the mail yesterday or the day before. This is a recent purchase here. And looks like we're starting off with a freebie. Ultimate FF issue number 5. It's definitely a freebie. This is Comics Den. Comics Den has a YouTube channel. They recently started selling on Whatnot. It's well, here, I'll just put that right there. The Comics Den. It's a husband and wife, young, early 20s, I believe, in Florida. That the husband, Angelo, has started, decided to become a comic book dealer. So good for him. So we have X-Men 216 from them. I thought there was a slip. X-Men 198. And I remember getting these for really cheap. I think it was near the beginning of their show on Whatnot, and there were not a lot of people in the room. So I was surprised that this one didn't go for more, considering Ghost Rider is hot for some reason. This is Ghost Rider number 1. This must be, I don't know, volume 2 or 3. Looks like an 80s comic to me. 91, early 90s. So 1991. I think that would make it, I don't remember now. And finally, this could have been a freebie because a lot of their auctions are buy one, get one free, and they choose the free one. Human Fly, issue 16. So that's one that I do not have in my Human Fly run. I have a low-grade Human Fly run. So when I was a kid, I was big, like a lot of kids that grew up in the 70s and in early 80s. I was a Evel Knievel fan, and Human Fly was a stunt man. Alright, before I conclude this video, I'd like to shout out another YouTuber, Rafaust Comics. Rafaust, he has put out some very interesting videos lately. Some Amazing Spider-Man. He's been working on his Amazing Spider-Man run. Daredevil, the Frank Miller period specifically. You can see Uncanny X-Men. He completed a run there. So some good content. They're not very long videos. Not going to take a lot of your time if you're worried about that. Check them out. Give them a subscribe. Give them some likes and give them some love. All right, so that's going to do it. This was a much better group of comics in my opinion. Hopefully you agree. I can't say I'm completely done with Whatnot, but I definitely have moved into a different phase of collecting. I've been collecting a lot of, like I said earlier, higher quality Amazing Spider-Man, X-Men, and those types of comics, and looking to add value to my collection instead of volume. Value over volume. Quality over quantity. So, until next time, Comic On, my friends. Comic book enthusiast. What's this cat doing over there? Deep breath. Hello and welcome, my fellow comic book enthusiasts, to another Scott Talks Comics video. Wow, I stuttered that. I don't know my own name. Let's try that again.